everyone, and welcome to Spotlight. I'm Dinah Ventura.
And I am Jojo Silvestre. We are privileged to have with us today two ladies who are accomplished in their own right. Architect Isabel Chabeng Garcia and Nala Woman founder Aiai Garcia. We will talk about their work and passions, but mostly about their mother-daughter relationship, especially because it's Mother's Day
Almost
soon.
Mother's Day, yes. So, welcome to Spotlight, Chabeng and Aiai.
Thank you so much for having us. It's such a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, it's a privilege and unexpected.
Okay, so let's begin. Tell us about your family. We know about your husband, of course, Winston Garcia of GSIS fame.
Yeah.
But we hardly know anything else about him. I mean, we know you're an architect and that you're very busy with Zonta. Is that true? Still?
Sonta,
Wow.
yeah, and Philippine Institute of Architects.
Ah, yeah,
And
PIA.
PIA, we just
Wow.
celebrated the 90th anniversary of
Okay.
PIA. That's the oldest organization, or professional organization in Asia.
Yes.
And also
You've
in-
always been an active member then.
for the past 33 years.
Wow.
Oh, wow, wow.
As
Okay.
old as me.
Yeah, yes, as old as her.
Ah, okay.
Yes, yes.
Look at Deo.
Really?
I get great genes from my mom. I always I call my parents Beauty and the Beast. This is the beauty.
Good, they're all beauties.
Very good.
How many children do you
Yeah.
have?
I have 5.
Ah, okay.
I always wanted 6.
Oh, you just wanted to say. And you're the
I'm the
youngest?
second
The
oldest.
second.
Yes. I have 2 sisters and
Oh.
1 brother.
Yeah, we lost.
3 sisters.
Yeah, we lost my firstborn son, which
Ah,
was the
okay.
junior. Yeah,
Ah, okay, okay. Have you always practiced architecture?
yeah. I've always practiced architecture. I've been a
Wow.
consultant of the Church of Latter-day Saint for the past
Okay.
25
All
years.
those beautiful structures?
Well, they're churches, so they're house
Yeah.
of God, so they're beautiful.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Ang gaganda nga nun, di ba?
Oo. We should
Yeah.
feature that, Jojo.
Oo, oo, oo.
No, it's my way of thanking God for
But of
the
course.
blessings.
The
yeah.
talent
Yeah.
that you were blessed with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so what else kept you busy in the past
well,
years?
when I got married, I started to have my priorities.
Okay.
So I would know that was always been my guideline. First
Yeah.
and foremost, God. That's
Okay,
why
yeah.
I become a consultant of the church
Okay.
because it's for the Lord.
Yeah.
Then
Okay.
my husband, my kids, and my profession is the 4th one, and my community services is my last one.
Oh,
So
okay,
in any time, any day, if
Yeah.
I would know which one to prioritize, and that has been I've never,
Deviated.
yes.
Okay, it's good to be clear about priorities, and
Yes.
it's also rare for somebody young to actually have those priorities in place already. So,
Because it's very difficult to, yeah, what will you do? I mean, every day you have to face which one comes first.
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Coming from such an accomplished
I
family,
know.
is it any challenge, or you're living up to the expectations? I mean, like everybody, I suppose, would want you to be as accomplished as your
Parents.
parents.
Yes, definitely. It's not more like living up to expectations, but then I had really good role models to follow and
Okay.
that could guide me
Ah,
and in the
yeah.
steps that I should take. So
Okay.
I guess if we're all high achieving amongst my siblings or my cousins, it's not because it's a competitive spirit
Yeah.
within us. It's more just like, oh, we know exactly what step to take next because we have great role models.
Okay,
Oh, yes,
so it was
yes.
just
Yeah.
easy to.
It's natural. We have great support also.
Oh,
So no
that's very
pressure.
important.
No.
No pressure.
I mean,
No
there's
pressure.
always a degree of pressure. My parents, and I think also got it from their parents. They expect academic excellence.
Ah, okay.
They
Yeah.
expect us to treat people a certain way. So
Of
there is
course,
that,
values,
Yeah,
right?
there is a values building and the principles that it
yeah,
is
that's
already
You
part
grew
of
up
it.
in Cebu?
Yeah, we grew up in
Wow,
Cebu.
you both. I mean,
Yes.
like, you know.
Yeah.
You're really a native Cebuana.
No, I'm from Surigao.
Oh,
I am a
really?
native Cebuana.
You're
Yeah.
Oh,
I was born in Surigao,
okay.
and my mother got married to a Cebuano, so
Oh,
we
kaya-
were raised in
in
Cebu,
Cebu.
and we were raised in a Catholic school. That's
Ah,
why I'm
okay.
so strict with these kids
Oh.
who
We'll get
have
to that a little bit
different.
Yeah, so the discipline, huh? Was that
It was
something-
definitely important. I don't think I understood it when I
Yeah.
was growing up,
Yeah.
Okay.
and I may have deviated from it. But like I'm glad I was introduced to
Yeah.
that foundation very early on.
Yeah, where did you go to school? You speak well.
Oh, I went to Cebu International School,
Oh,
and then
wow.
Brent, and then I went to the
You went to
Brent.
Brent.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then the University of San Francisco for college,
Oh, wow.
and then I worked in the U.S. for a while also.
Okay, so
see,
you're a
that's why.
Jesuit.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm
glad.
Yes.
Well, tell us about Nala Woman, your business.
Yeah.
Yes. So Nala Woman is a women's health company that sells and distributes biodegradable feminine care products, and we have a range of options from sanitary pads to tampons.
Okay.
And we were the first in the country to actually bring a sustainable, organic, hypoallergenic option in the Philippines.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tell us more about that.
He looks,
Yeah.
he looks
So, sanitary
Amazed.
pads, feminine care is very limited in the Philippines. It takes about 500 to 800 years to biodegrade because it's 99% plastic. Ours only takes anywhere between like 2 to 3 years depending on the conditions.
Okay.
Yeah, so it makes a really huge difference for like the sustainability impact that we women can do for the environment.
was that mainly the reason why you came up with this product?
No, actually, it was my brother's idea.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he just saw that we are 50% women, and what do women need?
Yeah.
That's an essential good
Regularly.
regularly,
Yes.
and he asked me why there were such limited care period options
Oh.
available. We didn't have tampons; it was hard to find. The traditional sanitary pads has so much plastic, and so we kind of worked together on recreating, redesigning, redeveloping like the future of sanitary care.
Okay, so that was your main business soon after college.
No. This is way after college. Previously I worked in the fintech space, and
Oh,
then
that's why you know someone from our team.
yes,
Okay.
he interviewed me.
All right.
Nice, huh?
Business.
Yes,
Ah,
yeah,
business
yeah,
page.
financial technology. That was
Ah,
my
okay.
my previous career, and then
Yeah.
the pandemic kind of pushed me to start this company.
Yes.
Okay.
You're having an
this
easy
is a
time?
pandemic project.
It was a pandemic job. It's yes and no.
As
It's
an
not.
entrepreneur?
I mean, no, it's not. It's not easy being an entrepreneur. It's probably one of the hardest things
Oh,
I've
yeah.
ever done.
Okay, so
But how is Ai as a daughter?
are you very proud of your
Yes.
accomplishments?
I'm sure she is,
Yeah.
but
She's independent,
oh wow.
very independent, and even refuse financial help from the
Oh,
family
really?
because that's how independent she is,
Oh,
and she's concerned of the environment.
oh. Ah, okay,
very
okay,
concerned.
Yeah,
Even before
you
she
were-
got into the business of Nala.
yeah.
Yeah, and she's what you call this, people oriented. She
Yes.
cares about because we are a political family.
Oh, yes.
And she just want what is best for the community.
Yes.
Yeah,
But
I think that's a
you're-
just with upbringing. I'm just so glad.
It is.
Ah, okay,
The,
okay. Are you
Right,
on?
right.
the corporate, sorry, the community social responsibility is what I learned from the Jesuits.
But this concern for the environment, sustainability thing, and all that, where did that come from?
I think it just came from my generation watching Captain Planet.
Oh,
That really impacted a lot. And then you
Yeah.
start becoming more aware about it growing
The
up and
world
why it
you're
was such a
living
big
in.
problem.
Right.
I don't even
Yeah,
know
it's a good
who-
thing she's doing something about it. I mean, other people just watch.
Who
Right.
is Captain Planet?
He's a hero for the
So
earth.
we're the Popeye generation.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yung kwan, ano? Spinach.
Cartoon network show.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Ah, okay.
Okay, so what else makes you proud about Ai Ai?
Oh, the, she earns her
Oh.
own income.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, as early. I mean, funny thing, I always remember her growing up. She's so conscious about money.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, and she counts every cent. She's so kuripot.
that's nice.
And
Why?
yeah,
Ai Ai, why?
I don't.
compared to my other kids, which are we don't who, she's quite different when it comes to money matters. Yeah.
Ay is like the panganay?
No, she's the second.
A second.
Yeah,
No, no.
eldest.
Eldest, no. I'm the
Yeah.
second
Yeah.
oldest.
Ay, you were the
Yeah.
second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my eldest also studied in San Francisco,
Francisco.
interior design, and she's the one
Okay,
in more of the sustainability of the environment.
Ayun naman.
Yeah, oo.
Okay.
And then that's the best thing about this generation.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know if that's
They're very
all of them.
involved.
They're very involved in the environment.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's great.
yeah.
Let's ask Ai Ai, what makes her proud about her mother?
Oh, my mom has the biggest heart, and she always puts her family first.
Ah, okay,
That
that's very
if
good.
out of all my family members, she's the most reliable.
Ah, talaga?
You know that
The
she'll always
mother
be there.
is-
It's always the mother, yes.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, because my husband is so involved. I mean,
That's a
the
very busy
passion,
man.
yeah. He's a very busy man. He's so passionate
Yeah.
about his work.
Yeah.
So when he was with GSIS, I donated him in GSIS.
You took
Full
over
time,
the family. Okay, I
Yeah,
see.
so because that's the best. I mean, the most I can support him is not to bother him when it comes to
Yeah.
His work.
the family issues.
Yes.
So I have to take over.
But you were based in Manila.
At first, we were based in Manila, but Cebu is a very nice place. and,
Oh,
yeah.
Agree.
So
oh, you were
once,
there.
yeah,
basically.
once she graduated in Brent, I have to bring the small ones back to Cebu. I want, yeah, because
Oh, oh.
probably because we're provinciano, and
Okay, that's nice.
yeah,
ah.
the culture of the student is
Here,
different
yeah,
here, you know. And because they studied in an international
Yeah.
school, they are not there for KIPS. They, I mean, you
Yes.
know, they go back to their own countries when they
Yes.
graduate. So I want my kids to establish a friendship that lasts for a lifetime.
That's
And you can only
good.
do it in the province.
Oh, oh,
It's great that
deeply
you can think
rooted.
about those things at
Yeah.
that time. No? How would you describe your parenting style?
Oh, it's very hard because this generation is not like our generation that we follow our parents blindly.
Yeah.
We don't answer them back. Yeah, and we are the generation that gets the belt and gets the,
Yeah,
the stick.
Yeah.
yeah. I didn't get that, but you know.
Oh, you're very good
He
then.
was
Yeah.
very, he's the baby.
But you knew how to behave, no?
Discipline.
Well, my mother is a teacher.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Yeah, and my father was a seaman, so we were more or
Oh.
less brought up by my
Oh.
mother, who is a teacher and very strict.
Does I give you any headache?
Ah,
Has she ever?
she's so smart. She gets away with everything. It's the eldest that I always get caught.
Okay.
And she's so smart. I don't get.
You
I don't.
never have reason
Yeah.
to get mad at her.
Oh,
She's so
really,
smart to
ah?
get away
Okay.
with things.
But speaking of the generational differences, what makes you worry about your children?
Yeah.
Oh, but the values, it's so different from
Iba na.
iba na ang values ngayon ng mga bata. You know.
What do you think should be done by parents to make sure that they still retain some values?
That's a very, very, very hard question because values, it does not only come from the family but also from
The
from the school mostly because they are
Yes.
there from 7 to 8 from Monday to Friday.
Right.
Me, I grew up in a Catholic school
Oh.
raised by the Sisters of the Holy Spirit. So, well,
Oh.
probably my regret of putting them into an international school without an education, without religion. That's why when they were there in Cebu International School, I make it a point that I organize a catechism class
Oh,
for
really?
for the kids
Wow.
from grade 1 up to grade 12. Yeah, I get my books from the States, and so and there were parents that help out, but I cannot do it here in Manila because it's quite they're so strict on that. So what I did, I get nuns to teach them more or less, but but 1 week is not enough.
Of course.
Yeah, it's always it has to be a day-to-day and integrated in the
their
school, in
lifestyle
their
also
life. Yeah.
at home. Right. Okay.
Okay. I think we need to pause for
Yes,
Ay,
it's been
that's good.
getting
Commercial
interesting.
break,
Yes,
good.
but we'll pause for a short break.
I hope
Okay.
we answered.
Welcome back to Spotlight. We have with us Miss Chabeng and
Aye,
her
aye.
daughter, Miss Aiai Garcia. So tell us, Chabeng, what is the most rewarding thing about raising your children? What's the fulfillment that you get?
Well, I, when they are successful in their career, like I am so proud of her that
Yeah.
she's in the right track.
Yes.
Yeah, and my successful in their chosen path. That's the
Okay.
most rewarding for every parent. I guess.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
and they're most of all. I just wish for the most rewarding really is if they get if they believe in God.
Yes.
Because
that's basic,
we are in the
To have
community.
faith.
The faith is very important. Yeah.
But I think the way you raised them, walang problema doon. They've always been believers in God.
They believe in God, but the faith wasn't that strong enough because they're in an international
Oo nga
school.
pala. Okay.
I don't know if I know I prayed if I put them into international school, and my prayer, the signs were given, so I don't question if I made a
okay.
mistake or not.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah,
That's
so-
right. Yeah.
That's just something that you constantly think about your
Yeah,
kids.
yeah.
Okay, that's very understandable. But we talked about them going to school and you working. I'm sure you've had like family breaks and vacations. Are there any special memories you'd like to share with us with your family?
Well, my husband make it a point that every year we go, every Christmas we go abroad because
Oh,
that's the
wow.
only time when they were in school and when they were working,
Yeah.
that we can be together. So those are the memories my family will always keep. Our Christmas time together. Before we growing up, it's with the family, both my family and
Okay.
with the Garcias.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was always the traditional thing. And when they were growing up already, it's very hard to keep track because they're in the United States.
Yes. Yes.
And there was a time that they were all over the world, and we only
Oh,
get
wow.
connected with
Zoom.
that Facebook that time.
Oh, yes, yes. What was your maiden family name?
Alega. Yeah.
Alega is from Surigao.
From Cebu.
Ay, Cebu also.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right. What's your most unforgettable
Family
vacation? Yeah.
I can't pinpoint, but it would always have to be the Christmases. You know, the things that we would do in Christmas with the extended family.
Oh,
Or
wow.
when it's just our internal family. They're always so different.
Oh,
And-
interesting.
Yeah.
How?
When you travel to different country, you get a different experience.
Yes.
Or every Christmas, it's not that they were different, but then you would expect like the same traditions.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
With each family that we wanted to continue on for every generation, and that was always very, very memorable.
What's your favorite Christmas tradition?
We have this thing with the Garcias where before 12, all the kids, well, when at the time it would be me and my cousins
Yes.
at that age group, we would chant "Open the gifts, open the gifts," because we would have to
Countdown,
wait
yeah.
until the
Oh,
25th.
yes.
And so, even as we got older, we're still doing it
You'd
for the
sing.
younger ones. Despite like us having like
Sounds
nieces,
like fun.
nephews already, the way younger than us.
So parang chant talaga yan.
Yeah.
Open the gifts.
So
Yeah.
you wait
After-
until the 25th.
Yeah.
to do
After the
that.
midnight dinner, yeah.
So yeah.
So our Christmas ends at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning.
What do you always serve?
Lechon.
Yes, of course. Cebu.
Yeah.
For Noche Buena.
Lechon.
Yeah,
I think
lechon.
one time we had like 6 lechons that were
Wow.
that people just kept giving like my aunts, my uncles for Christmas, and they
okay.
didn't know what to do with it, so we had to feed the whole family.
Wow.
Of barangay.
Okay.
Oh, 6.
Wow.
Yeah.
Next time,
That
bring
was
some
paradise.
lechon here.
And it was all different, all different kinds. Organic lechon. It's like
Oh,
lechon
iba-ibang
cooked different
klase.
way.
Sarap.
So, yeah.
So, between you, mother and daughter, what do you talk about privately?
Her love life.
What do you tell her? What do you advise?
Oh,
Come on, let's tell all the.
Yes,
Let's
yes.
let them in on your secrets.
Yeah.
oh.
No, my mom always told me. Aside from that, I'm scared she might say something I don't want her to say. No, my mom always told me that it was right to find yourself first, and then really like be
Okay.
secure in your singleness before you
Commit.
commit, because that's for
Oh.
life. And so I think that was very influential in like me getting to focus on me first
Yeah.
before I take the next step.
Okay.
Are you looking
good.
for someone like Winston Garcia?
A great man.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. Every daughter like subconsciously is looking
Okay,
for someone like
okay.
their
I get that.
father.
Okay. But will you be like Chabeng when you finally become a wife and mother?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow. And how is that? I mean, how would you describe
Yeah.
that kind of wife?
My mom was able to balance her career and raising children at the same time, and without like sacrificing one or the other. And if it wasn't her career, it was her special projects. And my mom has so many special projects with Zonta and PIA.
I guess my
Okay.
next question is,
wow,
how do you
yeah.
do that? How did
Yeah.
you do that?
That's why as early as first year of my marriage, I have to establish my priorities.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
because I have to face it every day.
Yeah.
And my career is always the fourth, and my community service, which is my
Okay.
organization, is the fifth. So my kids are my priority because I donated my husband to his career already. Yeah, so that's why and I'm so passionate when I do things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are you an officer of Zonta?
Yeah, I was past president,
okay.
and I was handling committees in a district level.
Okay.
Yeah, so when I commit, I really put my
Your
passion into it, my all, without sacrificing the
Yes, you really have to have discipline to do that because
Yes.
multitasking is
yeah, I'm multitasker. Probably I'm an ADHD in that regard.
that helps, yes.
Tell us about your projects.
Um,
Better
what
the
my project,
bamboo.
Okay.
the project, my profession or my project in my community
In your,
service.
yeah, as a zone
Ah.
cam.
In the Zonta, yeah, we're supposed. Okay, Zonta is supposed to be a group of professional women,
Yes.
but when we join United Nations, we have to abide by the gender equality.
Yes.
So it's no longer an organization for professional women.
Yes.
But so far, we do a lot of community projects like
Okay.
education. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
When you were president, what?
Oh,
what
when I was
accomplished?
Special projects.
Um, because my term was only for 2 years, I was
Okay.
able to. It was our 50th year,
Oh,
so
wow.
I told my group that we need to have a house. So I was able to raise fund to buy an office for
that's good.
the club.
Yeah.
Yeah, after 50 years.
That's pretty
Yes.
major.
Tama naman because she's an architect.
Oh,
Yeah, so we were able to get a 25 square meter office, and that,
Oh, nice.
aside from the community service that we do,
Yeah.
yeah. So and I was a chartered president of the Philippine Institute of Architects in
Okay.
Cebu.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, and
Pretty
then
busy.
we were able to host 3 conventions
Wow.
where we earned a lot of
Support.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think
so
I learned my multitasking from my mom. She was always on the phone, always talking to
Oh,
people,
wow. Wow.
always
Yeah.
Are you the same?
delegating. I think it's different now because now we're always
Yes.
texting.
Okay. We're still always on the
Yeah,
phone.
we're still always on the phone, always delegating. It's no longer
Yeah.
calling people up and telling them.
Do you give your mom advice also?
Yeah.
On the other hand.
Yeah, how to relax and live her life, to stop working for other people and to be happy.
Okay.
For
okay.
herself.
Yeah.
Right?
well, I am happy
Yes,
with,
of course.
with where I am, with my
Yeah,
family, with my kids. Although they're quite a headache.
And what is your advice to Ai as your daughter?
Well, to live life.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and not to be what you call this, to get stuck into something that she doesn't want. It's
Oo
always
naman.
Always find your
Yeah,
passion,
yes.
what makes you
Oo,
happy.
that's
Okay.
right.
And all my kids are passionate. I don't need to teach them.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
innate.
they're so
Walang
passionate
problema.
when they do over passionate.
That's good, huh?
What is your wish for Ai? What you want for her to have in life?
To have a great marriage.
Oh, yes, yes. Like
Yeah.
yours.
Pressure. Pressure.
Yeah, because when you have a great marriage, you have a great life.
Right.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, will I ever experience
Of
that?
course. And what can you say about that wish?
Thanks, mom.
Well,
Okay.
what do you wish for your mom?
I
Aside
want-
from free time and all that. And
That's really it. She's lived her life for so long for other people that I feel like I want her to go travel, experience the
Okay.
world, and just go on her
Yeah.
full retirement.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm starting
yeah,
my
but she's so
retirement.
young.
Yeah, but I'm starting
the
my
best
retirement.
time.
And
now.
while
You
you
can
can
still be
enjoy.
active.
Yeah, where you can
Yeah.
still
You
enjoy
have the
it.
energy.
Yes.
Is there a mother-daughter, something that you still want to do together? Tawag
Yes.
doon?
Oo.
That list, bucket
A
list?
bucket
Bucket
list.
Yeah, for mother-daughter.
My mom always wanted to do the Camino walk in Spain.
Ah, yeah.
I will put it up there because I know that she'll never be able to do it.
Oh.
Okay.
But that's nice.
She'll
huh?
probably just last one day and it's like an entire month.
You're really religious, ano? Spiritual.
Well, probably it's because of the Sisters of the Holy Spirit.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we've been in San Carlos for what 14 years.
Oh.
Yeah, from grade 1 to
Okay.
college. So that's
Yeah,
the influence.
That's
Yeah, that's
all
what
there.
I miss. Well, that's but as I said, I prayed before I put them into an international school, and my sign was given to me, so I don't question it.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
I
So
think it was
probably I
a-
did the right thing
Of
because
course.
their generation is the different generation from ours.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
of course.
Super.
Yeah.
And what does your mom always tell you?
Aside from her repetitive stories that she forgot that she already told me about, what does she always tell? She always tells me to, well, she's shared a lot about to pray,
Ah,
to,
okay.
Pray,
to
right.
find some guidance in a higher power and in God.
Okay. Is that difficult to do nowadays with all the? I mean, it's a different world.
It is, and again, like I lost my way a long time ago, but then I recently found it, and it was because I
Oh,
had
wow.
friends that were, very spiritual as well that reintroduced me to it, and then you just kind of like find your own way back to it.
Yeah. It was there when
That
you
was
were
the
growing
greatest
up.
problem with this generation.
Ah, yeah.
Yes.
I think you just have to be willing and have an open heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I noticed they both dress up well.
Yes.
I wonder if they share, like tips on
Shopping.
Oh yeah,
and,
that
yeah.
that's supposed to be girl thing. I don't know
Yes.
if that's a girl thing.
Yeah.
And then,
But-
do you tell her, no, this one fits you better?
Yeah. But
No, it's the
Jojo,
other way around.
before they tell us, before you tell us about that, let's pause for another
Yeah,
break.
yeah.
Viber is the free and secure way to connect with friends and family anywhere. Send messages and make phone and video calls for free. Download Viber now.
With Globe, our steps can lead us to millions of doors opening, millions of paths unfolding, and millions of reasons to keep going. Now's the time to be with a network that gets better every day for you.
Nasa kamay mo ang swerte, ngunit hindi ito isang laro na para lang sa iyo. Dahil bukod sa pag-asang maging milyonaryo, ang pagtangkilik mo sa loto at ipapang produkto ng PCSO ay nakakalikom ng pondo para sa mga programang pangkalusugan, tulong at serbisyong medikal at kawang-gawa.
Lahat ng minimithi makakamtan sa PCSO.
welcome back to Spotlight. We were talking about yung bonding nila in terms
Mother-daughter.
of beauty, aesthetics, and all that.
Yes,
So,
because they both dress so well.
yes. So tell us, what do you tell each other about dressing up,
Style.
what makeup to use?
It's always with kids telling me, not the other way around.
Okay, yeah.
So the makeup was my youngest because she's an artist.
Okay, who's the one?
Yeah, so she does it. Oh, Mom, buy this, buy that, and the dress, I. Oh yeah, yeah. So what do you think? What do you think of this? No, not that, Mom, not that, Mom. Ko. What will I buy then?
Okay.
We have different styles.
Okay.
But my mom will always find like me wearing her clothes that
Really?
she didn't know it was in her closet.
How did it
Yeah.
end up?
Yeah, then they call each other raccoon because they get from their each other's closet.
That's nice.
Maganda
Sharing.
naman,
Oo.
sharing.
Yeah.
That's-
So, do you shop together or do you like doing other things? Like, do you eat out a lot?
Oh, eating is really
Yeah,
number one in the
it's-
family.
it is.
It's a passion of not me, my husband, my son.
Sila talaga ang mahilig.
Yeah.
We like to eat.
Yeah.
But recently, my mom has started swimming a lot.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah,
Swimming?
swimming. Yeah.
Wow.
saan?
No, just like it was so funny because she got a swimming trainer, and then swimming trainer was also like got her to go biking, and then I was like,
Oh,
Mom,
nice.
kulang na lang yung running
Para
for
triathlon.
triathlon. She goes, yes, my
Yeah.
coach is actually triathlete. I was like, oh my goodness, you're training to be a triathlete.
Triathlete? Why not?
Yeah. Do you go with her for this?
Oh,
thing,
she's so
for
much
this
better
thing?
than me. I tried swimming with her
okay.
yesterday. My stamina was not at her level.
Talaga.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
are you sporty? Do you do?
Yeah, I do. I do. I'm pretty active naman.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, all my kids, they have their own sports. I play golf with my son.
Oh, you play golf?
Yeah, because he's so good.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, so actually I went into sports because I'm stage mom. When she wasn't, my kids, they were varsity players in soccer. So I'm always there.
You played soccer?
She's a varsity player. All of
Wow.
them are varsity players, all of my kids.
Ang galing.
Yeah, and they're team captain.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very accomplished talaga.
Yeah, so
Did you also play in your younger days?
Were you
yeah,
sporty?
the soccer, I was a soccer player.
That's
why,
that's
volleyball,
why.
and
Oh.
I'm in the dance troupe.
Okay.
I
Balance
love
no?
I love
Oh, ang
dancing.
galing.
Yeah, so I'm a stage mom. The only sports that I've not joined was racing. When my son was racing,
Oh, he
because
was, huh?
yeah, go-kart,
Karting.
yeah,
Yes.
karting,
Okay.
How
yeah.
about the other swimming?
Oh,
Do
the
you swim?
I wish I had that because it's for my mind, you know.
Yeah, for the numbers.
For
Yeah.
my dementia.
Oo.
Yeah, but my mom is a very traditional mom. She always fight my dad when my dad just goes into the mahjong. So it's got stuck in my head that mahjong is bad.
But
It's not. It's only lately
Yeah,
that
it's
it's for
good.
them. It will keep.
Maganda pala.
Yeah,
Your
we
mind
can
active.
play that,
Yeah.
Mom. I love playing
Something new to learn.
Yeah.
For
yeah.
your
It's
mom.
my mom was so traditional.
Oo.
Yeah, the fight always ends up because my father is playing mahjong. Then I realized because I have a 101-year-old sorority sister.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm also active in a Sigma Beta sorority. In
Oh,
fact,
okay.
yeah, I started the alumni association organization of the Sigma Beta sorority in the Philippines.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's the
She's always
equivalent of the
starting
Beta
things.
Sigma.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the sorority. How come you know
The
Beta Sigma?
sisters.
No, she's also a sorority. Ano yun sa'yo? Delta?
Sigma Delta.
Sigma Delta
Oh.
naman. I guess you're fighting.
No, we're not.
No.
Sisters are sisters.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay,
Oh, Mom,
break.
you're
Oh, sorry.
So,
Okay.
but in what ways would you say you're different or similar to your mom?
I think similar is being involved in multiple projects.
Oh,
My mom's
wow.
always
Keeping busy.
keeping busy. She has such a wide network. She's so friendly. I was always an introvert growing up, but then seeing my mom and my older sister
Really?
and how they are around people kind of like just taught me also how to communicate,
Interact. yeah.
interact. Yeah.
You know, I'm curious about the Winston Garcia.
Okay.
What's keeping him busy these days?
Oh, she's into the Hall of Famer CFI Cooperative.
Hall of Famer.
Yeah,
Tell me
yeah.
about that.
Yeah, it started 55 years. Is it? They just celebrated their 53rd.
Yes.
53 years ago, when my
Okay.
mother-in-law was a clerk of court,
Okay, she's a
and
lawyer.
Judge
yeah, she was a
Esperanza
clerk of court
Garcia.
then. She's a
Okay.
lawyer,
Okay.
and then all her the what you call this office mate got hooked into 5-6, and she wanted to alleviate those office mate of hers, so she opened a cooperative at 200 pesos. Now it's a multi-billionaire.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's been a Hall of Famer when she was still alive.
So what is it engaged in? They borrow money for their personal needs.
So
What else?
it's into savings and lending, and yeah, recently with my dad's involvement, he was able to digitize like a brick and mortar traditional pen and paper bank into a digital back end,
Oh, wow.
similar to like a digital bank. And then he's also been involved in, re-diversifying their assets and portfolios in real estate development, so they can, and in food.
So they can.
Yeah, so like the cooperative gets to help grow the savings and the funds of the members.
Okay, so that's how it works.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you help in digitizing the cooperative?
Yes, I would consult with my dad and all of his strategic initiatives internal to CFI.
Wow.
Yeah.
Actually, it's just a mini GSIS, because when
Oh yeah.
When Winston became a GSIS president at 2002, GSI was supposed to be bankrupt already 2012.
Yes, I read
But when
about
she
that.
left, he increased the accrual life to 2045
Okay.
and increased um, billions
Wow.
before he
Yes.
left instead of
Oh yeah.
2012, 10
Oo.
years after he moved in,
Oo.
bankrupt na sana, but
Oo.
he invested, and he was
very smart.
I think he was one of the best
Yes.
GSIS,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
he really
General
he thinks
manager,
outside
president.
box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, ganon.
He thinks always outside the box, and that's what he applied in CFI.
Yes, I feel like my dad when he thinks he's 25, 50 years ahead of the
Visionary.
of what exists today. So he ends up having to make it,
Make it happen.
and make it himself or create the systems himself, which is
Sure,
really
that's
great.
not easy.
It's not easy, but it's like, yes, one man can do the job.
You know, in what way are you like your mom? All of a sudden, I thought of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
In what way are you like your mom?
Well, yes, I like being involved in multiple projects.
That
yes.
one. Okay.
I like the community service aspect. I think like my mom, I'm
okay.
I'm driven to do things because of this
Service.
in honor of service.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oo nga naman. Ano. Siyempre, magmamana. Ano?
Of course,
At
you
oo.
get qualities from both your
Oo,
parents.
Yeah.
From your dad naman.
Well, both my parents are really smart.
Oo,
But from
to
my
start
dad, I
with.
think I got a certain kind of smartness that's off, like not like academic.
Okay.
Interesting.
Oo, very practical siguro.
Yeah.
Saka yung the way he thinks siguro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remembered before this online was ever into the market,
Yeah.
he was already thinking of it. He was
Really?
Yeah, we in our trip in the US, he was already thinking about selling
Oh.
things online.
Online?
Yeah, and what is it? The guy in the Chinese guy was not even there yet. I mean, it wasn't even online yet.
Lazada?
Yeah, no, the Chinese,
What Chinese guy?
That guy, that famous guy.
that famous,
Si-
si ano ba?
Alibaba.
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 Yeah, but the
The
online was
Alibaba
not an
guy.
in yet. He was already
Oh.
thinking, and she was encouraging the kids. And
get into it already.
And I was still in USF then.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ang galing, no? How
Yeah.
he can spot.
but he did not
He can spot trends. He
Yeah,
knows.
he did not pursue it though. He could have been the first.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. What do you do? What do you always do when you travel?
We eat.
Talagang
I
food.
think a lot of our check-in, go find a restaurant, eat.
Okay.
That's fun.
Tama naman.
We'll go on a food trip.
But that's, I think that's also very Cebuano, no?
Yes.
Because you have good food there.
Yes, we do.
Oh,
It's not so much like if you ask our family to go see the tourist sites, only my mom will go.
Yeah, that's my frustration.
Okay.
That's why I asked the architects group.
Oo nga
let's
pala.
do an architectural trip because even if I
Yes.
travel with my family,
Kain
I,
lang.
Yeah, no one will want to go.
Oo.
Maybe my oldest sister will go with my mom
To look at
Because
the
she's
to
an
look at these
artist.
sites. No, my oldest sister, the
Uh-oh.
one who is she has the same educational training as my mom in interior architecture,
yeah,
so that she likes that.
Do you do homes also?
yeah, for friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
We might
I
ask
love
you more about
designing.
that.
Oo.
Do you still do that now? Do you take on projects? Or you're
you know,
retired?
Oo nga.
Yeah, I'm bunking into being a farmer.
Wow, huh?
To plant bamboo.
Ah, yes. Tell us
Yes.
about that.
Yeah, because bamboo is not only for to save the environment because it
Okay.
absorbs a lot of CO2.
Ah, ganun
It
pala yun.
releases. it releases a lot of CO2
CO2.
to offset the
Ah,
climate. Yeah,
okay.
to help offset the climate change.
Okay.
And and it's more of designing bamboo projects, bamboo architecture. Yeah, which I plan to go into masteral of bamboo architecture. That's why I need to plant. I need to plant bamboo
Okay.
because that's
Ang galing,
that's the future timber.
So you already have a piece of land where you intend
Yeah,
to.
a piece of land.
Have you started?
Not yet because I'm supposed to start now, but I have to be a mother first. I have to monitor
okay,
my
okay.
youngest. I have 2 batches.
Oo nga.
They're the first batch, and I still have a second batch of kids.
Okay.
It's a never ending being a student mother.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So listening to you, I feel that you're really a very organized person and very meticulous, and you like starting things. Am I right? I mean,
Yes.
what do you think is your mother good at?
She's really good at like events and getting sponsorships.
Yeah.
She's really good at like
An organizer.
yeah, she's a good organizer.
Because probably it comes with being an architect. You have to be organized, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's really good at. You can always rely on her for that.
Have you kept your drawing skills?
What I kept is telling my staff to do this and do that in the computer.
Oo nga naman, bakit pa, no? Yeah, that's right.
Because it was our generation, my generation, that naabutan namin yung T-square, yung ano ba yun, how to calculate yung,
Oo,
I forgot the name.
Oo.
Yeah,
Yung-
wala pang
slide
calculate,
rule.
slide rule.
Oo.
Yeah, we are in between that generation and AutoCAD. Oo, so,
Nag-transition
yeah.
sometime during.
Pero nagkuha ka na rin, calculator.
yan.
Naabutan mo yon.
That was our generation na
Yes,
nag-calculator.
calculator, oo.
Oo, so the T-squared, so ang AutoCAD, like, okay, I will just sit beside my staff because it takes a lot of time, you know.
Okay,
I would rather do my time
Tama
designing
naman.
and okay, do
That's
this.
right.
You know,
Oo, that's right.
freehand
Okay.
and okay, do this and okay,
Bahala
sige.
na sila.
And now, okay, turn it
Galing.
around, turn it around.
Ang galing, ano? And you can actually see how it would look, no?
Yeah.
Aside from AutoCAD, is there anything your mother is not good at?
Oh, not good at. Oh my gosh, her technology.
Ah, really?
Simple as GCash or texting or anything related to her phone. It's
It's a
it's like everything
strange
fails.
thing.
It's like everything fails around her. She says she has
Online
these
banking.
electromagnets, whatever, around her aura, so they keep breaking her electronics. That's
Yun
it.
naman pala.
I don't understand because my dad is a tech wizard.
Yeah.
You know, he can
Really?
like
He studies a lot.
he's like he can make it anything on his own, and my mom she can barely work her iPhone.
What was his course in college?
He was a philosophy major and a lawyer.
Philosophy.
Yeah.
Actually, he's a seminar. He almost
Sino
become a priest.
magpapare?
Pero I have nothing to do with that.
Okay.
Yeah, he was already in theology.
Wow.
Yeah, 1 year more.
Talaga?
Yeah.
When you met?
No.
Umalis na siya before
Yeah,
you
he
met.
was already out. He was already a lawyer when we met. So I really have
Nothing to do with
Pero
that.
fated
okay.
kayo, ha? I mean,
But
you really.
if ever he could have succeeded in being a priest, he could have been a bishop by now. But I have nothing to do with that, as I said.
Okay.
Wow, okay. I think we've just about covered everything.
Yes.
But what are the problems of a mother today, if any at all?
Hi. I think all mothers have the same problem of kids not listening to them. That's it.
They have their
That's
own
the
minds,
basic.
no?
They have their own minds.
Tama
Yeah.
naman.
Yeah, but well, our generation is we're yes and yes. And look at us, we're good.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
we're successful.
how do you solve a problem like
Of
mother?
Maria.
I think our generation just wants our parents to include us in the decisions that affect us.
Okay.
Yeah, instead of it being a one-way street.
This is an interesting show.
Yeah, so I think a lot of people your age will be able to relate to that.
Yeah.
So how do you handle it? Like when there are gaps that
Yeah.
Well, like my mom
clash?
said, I'll just I'll go do it anyway, and then
Yeah.
if no one catches it, like if it
very-
doesn't catch anyone's attention, then I can get away with it.
Okay. Yeah.
Smart, yes.
Yeah, well, she's the smartest. I never catch her this and that, but I know she's doing it.
Iba talaga ang mother's instinct. Ano?
Yeah. Well, my eldest daughter, I always catch her. That's why she gets into trouble with me a lot.
Okay, so
Masaya.
who among your parents did you turn to for advice more?
My mom,
Hashem.
yeah.
What kind of things did you take
Because
up
she's
with
so
her?
much of her dad, that's why, you know.
Need different perspective.
Oo naman. Tama naman. That's
My
right.
mother's perspective is also very different.
Okay.
Oo, so you need that, that angle.
Yeah.
Getting very interesting, Jojo, but now we'll just pause for another commercial break before we end the show.
Yeah.
Fiverr is the free and secure way to connect with friends and family anywhere. Send messages and make phone and video calls for free. Download Fiverr now.
With Globe, our steps can lead us to millions of doors opening, millions of paths unfolding, and millions of reasons to keep going. Now's the time to be with a network that gets better every day for you.
Nasa kamay mo ang swerte, ngunit hindi ito isang laro na para lang sa'yo. Dahil bukod sa pag-asang maging milyonaryo, ang pagtangkilik mo sa loto at ipapang produkto ng PCSO ay nakakalikom ng pondo para sa mga programang pangkalusugan, tulong at serbisyong medikal at kawang-gawa.
Kasal, lahat ng minimithi makakamtan sa PCSO.
Viber is the free and secure way to connect with friends and family anywhere. Send messages and make phone and video calls for free. Download Viber now.
Nasa kamay mo ang swerte, ngunit hindi ito isang laro na para lang sa'yo. Dahil bukod sa pag-asang maging milyonaryo, ang pagtangkilik mo sa loto at ipapang produkto ng PCSO ay nakakalikom ng pondo para sa mga programang pangkalusugan, tulong at serbisyong medikal at kawang-gawa.
Kasal, lahat ng minimithi makakamtan sa PCSO.
We're back on Spotlight with Chabeng and Aiai, mother and daughter. And as we're about to say goodbye,
Yes.
we'd like to ask first Aiai her advice to other daughters. And then later, Chabeng, what her advice is to,
Other mothers.
yes.
Sure. My advice to all the daughters out there is remember that it's Mother's Day and to celebrate them for everything that they've done for us. I mean, giving birth is already a huge feat, but then they've carried us all the way till our, however old you are, and it's always good to just recognize that.
Nice.
Yes, nice, yes. And
And
Chabeng?
to the mothers out there, we know our problem with the generation gap. We just need to adjust
Yes.
and be a mother to them.
Okay,
yeah.
okay, yes.
That's all. Love.
Yes,
That's it,
embrace
right?
and to love one another.
Okay, so
It's been a
thank
pleasure.
Yes,
Yes, it
we really
has.
enjoyed this conversation.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing your stories with us.
And they're
And
so relaxed,
I
no?
know, I love it. Thank you for
And-
joining us. We hope to have you back
Oh,
sometime
another.
Yes.
for another story, maybe.
Yeah,
But
thank you.
maybe we
Thank
can have the shoot in Cebu.
All right.
Oh,
Okay.
well, thank you so much. It's an honor and a pleasure meeting you, and
Yes.
thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
too.
this.
Okay, so this has been Chabeng and Aiai Garcia, and I am Dinah Ventura,
I'm Jojo Silvestre.
and this has been Spotlight.
Spotlight.